trees that came down last night during the storms. It's a major nightmare, not just for the car owner, but for people who use those roads every day. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Tate is live in the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx with the very latest. Phil.
Yeah, Pedro, good morning. Last night's wet weather was quite intense, and the damage that's been left behind is just eye-opening. I want you all right now to take a look at this tree that's lodged on its side, ripped from its roots on top of two cars. Now, this is here on Claflin Avenue and East 195th Street. Now, the damage has already been done, and I'm sure for the owners of those cars, they won't be too happy. Let's get straight to some video from another vantage point, as neighbors are going to have some difficulty getting around this morning as the avenue's been blocked by this tree. The good news is it appears that this tree didn't pull down any wires that could have caused any outages. Well, yesterday there was even some difficulty for drivers trying to get around, especially on the Henry Hudson Parkway that's known for flooding. And well, for drivers, they had to slow down. Well, police had to rescue one driver whose car stopped working on the parkway. Now, this was near West 249th Street in the Bronx. Now, numerous calls to the FDNY came in for help, including those trapped in cars, but thankfully there were no injuries. Now, a handful of people had to be rescued from their cars after rising water trapped them on the Henry Hudson and the Major Deegan Expressway. Well, finally, over in Bayside, Queens, this large tree crashed down on a parked, unoccupied car, shutting down the block. Now, this happened just after midnight. That was at 204th Street and 35th Avenue. Now, a woman had even showed up to that tree, just devastated to see it snapped into pieces. Now, the good news this morning is that this intense weather, it caused no injuries and no loss of life. We're told that about 325 Con Edison customers are without power this morning. As for this tree that you're taking a live look at right now, we'll be following these cleanup efforts so that cars will be able to make their way down and things can resume as normal. We're in Kingsbridge Heights this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.